not real this time. What is this angle, bro? This angle is...
I look probably like I'm 900 pounds from under there.
I got 27. The day starts.
Right now we're at a shoot with one of our most unique clients.
Right now we're with one of our clients, Yeoman's in downtown Tampa. This is a full day shoot. All right, so right now is the evening part of the shoot. Just finished up at Morgan's Cove.
Because he mumbles and then he wants you to hear what he says.
Bro. We are building the biggest social media marketing agency in Tampa. Day in the life building Tampa's biggest marketing agency. Today we're gonna take you along for a shoot with two of our clients. We got Yeoman's and Morgan's Cove. Super cool vibe in both. I'm really excited to be able to show both. We've never shown it from our perspective, like the work we're doing for them. Yeoman's is very unique in terms of the restaurant and just how big it is and everything that's inside. Morgan's Cove, I'm super excited to show because that is like, it's probably the coolest cocktail bar in downtown Tampa. So what we're doing today for them is they're both monthly retainer clients. What that means is we go out, we shoot all their social media content, edit it together, and then we completely manage their socials for them. We'll have a little break in between, but we're gonna be there pretty much all day. We get there at 10:30, a little bit before Yeoman's open. So super cool, and you're gonna... I'm also hiring a filmer because this filmer... Let me switch lanes.
Oh.
No, not you.
Oh.
You keep filming. New filmer. We need a new filmer yesterday. Are you filming? The day starts. All right, so right now we're with one of our clients, Yeoman's in downtown Tampa, and we're here all day until probably around 7 o'clock tonight. But this is one of the most unique spots in downtown Tampa, and if you haven't been here, you definitely need to check it out. First thing that we're gonna do is pull some team members, and we got them right here set up for some different personality videos to show them and who the brand is as well. So we need Ruth. And then you're gonna go, dude, can you please just eat the food? That's perfect. That's all you gotta do.
All right, it's World Cup season, so we're guessing the flags of the countries that are in. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
All right, so wrapped up the morning shoot for Yeoman's. So now we have a little bit of break. We're gonna go to some coffee shop and work. And then we'll come back for Morgan's Cove. That'll take maybe an hour and a half. And then we'll finish up with the Yeoman's shoot tonight. But I don't really know, but the more you do it, the more, I guess, organized you become, and you can make it like pretty quick. Like for example, we had that shoot blocked out for maybe 2 hours, and it only took us an hour just because we were able to kind of move through quick, and they're super flexible, helping us out all the time.
You can't even see it.
New filmer. We need a new filmer yesterday. But that's our car, but we're gonna take this one to the coffee shop. A little behind the scenes of like what goes into all of that for the shoot. So we go out, we shoot for them, we collect all the content for them in just a single shoot for the entire month. So we're able to shoot as much as like 30 videos, to be honest with you, in a single day. For them, we're just shooting 10 today. For Yeoman's, and then we're shooting 3 for Morgan's Cove. We create the concepts ahead of time. We send them the concepts, see what they think, and kind of collaborate on that. It either gets approved or we make some changes. And then what we do from there is we send out a shoot schedule, so telling them exactly what's gonna go on, what kind of things we'll need in terms of like food or drink or team members involved and stuff like that. And then we come out, we shoot. It takes, you know, in the morning session, we're trying to get stuff before customers arrive. That way we're not too much in the server's way, even more than we are. And then we're gonna go back at 2 o'clock for Morgan's Cove. So Morgan's Cove is right next door. That's why we're doing it both in the same day, and we kind of structure it out that way. Basically, that's how it works. So we'll shoot everything today for the entire month. We structured out based on what's going on in the month. So right now we're shooting for June, so we're shooting a month ahead. We're gonna edit it all together. We're gonna send it to them. They're gonna approve it, or they're gonna have any comments on changes they wanna make, so any edits, stuff like that. And then we'll schedule it all out to be posted across all their different social media platforms. So for them, we're managing anything from Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, pretty much anything you name it. This is a no U-turn.
Oh.
And we're gonna U-turn. After we post the content, we're tracking it, we're seeing how it performs, how it does, what changes we need to make in the future, so that we can just keep getting better and better and keep growing their pages. And ultimately the goal is to get as many people to know about Yeoman's, Morgan's Cove, and all of our clients as much as possible. So that's like a little bit of the insight of what we're even doing. All right, so we just got out of the car. We got some time between. Stop paying into that car. This is the one that we just got out of. We were just driving that. We use that sometimes too. Jeez. Awesome. So, are you? Nothing more awkward than filming when there's people.
Did you push the button?
Oh. All right, what do you have to do?
He's so impatient.
I know, I was rattled.
All right.
I got a response.
4. I would say like, hey, would love for you to come by this week. I don't understand how I got acai on this.
Or about.
Yeah. What else do you have to do?
I do need to edit these 2 photos. I had to answer a couple emails, but other than that, that's it really.
Obviously, we're on a break right now for in between our shoots, but this is like kind of what we're doing most of the time when we're not on shoots. So we're answering emails, we're setting up different influencers to come out for different brands. We're coming up with different content ideas. And then honestly, like a lot of it right now is managing some of the pages that we run and then talking with our editors to see like basically when stuff will be back so that we can make sure stuff is planned out ahead of time and just getting organized with them as well. Fast forward this part where it's like, because we're talking secret business talks. So we go back to Morgan's Cove. Remember how we did the one where we were setting up Morgan's Cove and like the details behind it? So I wanted to be casual like that. She's gonna make like 2 or 3 drinks and then say like, for example, in our blank, the blank really sets it apart and brings out the blank flavor. Shut up. But yeah, that should be pretty simple. Break's over.
You're not rolling yet, right? All right, so now we're about to go into Morgan's Cove, which is honestly, has to be the coolest bar in downtown Tampa. All right, so right now we're setting up. We're gonna shoot the bartenders. They just made some limited time drinks, so they put their own spin on their own cocktails. So if you've never been here, this is not like your typical cocktail bar. Like this, the cocktails here are to the next level. As you are making the drink, you're just explaining the ingredients that go in.
Cool. We're gonna do 2 dashes.
Start making this one first.
Okay.
And then as you're making it, just kind of referencing back what you were just talking about. Like,
Yeah,
hey, this is
yeah.
what I was talking about. You know,
Right.
yeah. All right, you can go whenever you want.
So the Darbari soda is based on
That's great.
Perfect.
Just finished up at Morgan's Cove, and this is like when the gas tank gets close to E.
We need our second win.
4 o'clock right now, and we're going back at 5:30 to finish up the last little bit with Yeomans. The reason we break it up like that is because in the morning, we want some more scripted out stuff where we're not taking too much up of the server's time. And then at night, we're gonna do some mic'd up stuff to show them interacting with customers and just
The
like,
atmosphere.
yeah. You can see too, like, I don't know if it'll come through with us filming like the day in the life stuff, but you can see too, like the different way that we film for different brands. So like Yeomans is definitely a different vibe than Morgan's Cove. It's more of like the
Like trends. a
yeah,
little bit,
trends,
like
fun, upbeat
question
type
answer,
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personality.
And then Morgan's Cove is more of like the cinematic feel where you're really trying to showcase like the uniqueness of the spot and how different it is. So we definitely come up with different concepts for each brand because the style is so different. You don't want to just have one style across the board. Now there's definitely like certain pillars that we're always looking to hit, but depending on the vibe of the restaurant, the vibe of any business, you're gonna adjust it to make sure you're hitting their target audience. So that's kind of why, you know, you saw some more of the in-depth setting up lights, cinematic stuff with Morgan's Cove, and then more of like the interaction, fun stuff with Yeomans and their staff, just to kind of mix it up. All right, so we're headed back to Yeomans now for the final piece of the shoot. Just like some more insight, because we kind of been breaking down like the way our process goes. After we finish the shoot, we come back, we organize everything that we shot into different sections, and then we send it off to our editors to put together the final product for social media. Sometimes we do edit it ourselves, just depending on what the style is, but a lot of times we're sending it off to our editors that we contract out. And then about 5 days from now, we'll have everything laid out for the client so they can see exactly what their next month of posting is gonna look like. And then we'll schedule the posting depending on, you know, for example, like we filmed a World Cup video today, so we're gonna post that closer to when the World Cup starts and stuff like that. We'll schedule it around what like world events are going on right now. All right, so right now is the evening part of the shoot. So what we're doing is we're doing some mic'd up stuff with some of the team members, showcasing the atmosphere. But that's a big piece of the evening shoots is showcasing the team members, showcasing what they're doing and showcasing the environment. Right now, she's filming me, filming them, and it can get like a little bit crazy because you're running around trying to follow the best that you can. Sometimes they're just moving really quick, so you gotta follow them really quick. So you gotta be like super fast.
I got you. Let's go anytime.
You can go right now. So that's a full day on a shoot with 2 different brands. But like the reason we're trying to make videos like this is because like as we grow the brand, obviously we want to show more about who we are and stuff. But I feel like sometimes when we post on social media and we post like goofy stuff or behind the scenes or whatever, that people don't really, maybe they don't think like this is for real, or they don't think like we're a serious business or whatever. But I'm trying to do more stuff like this to show like behind the scenes, the thought and all the details that go into this. I mean, it's not just like we show up with a camera and hit record and just see what happens. Like there's a lot of details that go into it, a lot of meeting beforehand with the client or the company that we're working with, making sure everybody's on the same page, making sure that we're showing the brand in the right way, and ultimately getting as much attention as possible for the brand. You getting a good angle?
No.
Bro, we are still hiring. It's crooked too. The camera's crooked. Definitely gonna start doing more of these, showing more like behind the scenes and trying to do some more longer form stuff, because we are building the biggest social media marketing agency in Tampa. That's why we're doing these. We're showing the behind the scenes, the things that go into it, kind of showing the process as we continue to grow. So if you're seeing this now, that means you're early. So please like, subscribe, follow on whatever you're seeing this on. That would be greatly appreciated, because hopefully it's only gonna get better and better as we keep growing. But yeah, doing more of these.